If you want to personalize your cold emails to each individual prospect that you send an email to at scale using AI, this video is for you. I'm going to show you how I'm using AI, in particular ChatGPT 4o, to mass personalize my cold emails. I'm going to show you step by step exactly what I do and the exact prompts, the multi-layered prompts that I use to get ChatGPT to mass personalize my cold emails for me. I highly encourage you to give this a shot yourself. Now, if you want to use the prompts that I use personally, I'm using these multi-layered, pretty extensive prompts. You can find them at the link in the description box below. Okay, so some quick housekeeping here. You do need a leads list. So I don't know where you get your leads from. I personally get mine from Apollo. Just figure out where you get your leads from. If you need help or if you want a tutorial on how to do that, let me know in the comments below. I can make a separate video of how you can get leads from Apollo for free or for cheap or for, you can just pay directly for them. So there's 3 ways of getting it. Let me know if you want that. Now, the second thing is I'm using the paid version of ChatGPT 4o. It's not even funny how good ChatGPT 4o is and just how much faster it makes our work and our processes. And by the way, if you needed one more reason to consider buying ChatGPT, I had personally hired a VA full-time, 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month at like $5, $6 or whatever it was per hour to do this level of personalization for me. And getting this exact work done was costing me upwards of $800 to $1,000 a month. ChatGPT does it for 20 bucks. So anyways, that's my little argument for trying to convince you to get ChatGPT 4o, because I am using the paid version. And I want to make sure that you know that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is pull up our leads list. So over here, I have a list of 200 people that I want to reach out to with personalized cold emails. Now, half of my list is already done. 100 of them, they already have the compliments here. So the first thing that I do is in my leads list, I add 4 fields. Now, you might not have to do this, but I do it and it worked for me. If you want to follow my exact process, feel free to do so. It's not very difficult. So the first field is a convo company name. That just means conversational company name. A lot of the company names that I end up finding are usually something like, Gary Halbert and Sons Incorporated or Gary Halbert LLC or something like that, right? And that's not very conversational. If I want to use the company name in my email, I want it to be as conversational as possible. And the next field over here is description. So what I do is I get ChatGPT to go visit that website and write a short description of what it thinks or what it finds out that that company does. Then from there, I ask it to grab one testimonial from that website and save it here. And then in the compliment, I ask it to write a unique compliment on that testimonial, tying it into the description of the company that it found. So this way, I find it creates the most unique and specific compliments to that exact company. So this has been working well for me, and I hope it works just as well for you. All right, so let's start using ChatGPT. So I'm going to start with a brand new chat. The first thing to do is to grab this very first prompt, copy it, and put it in here. So basically what this prompt is doing is just telling ChatGPT that, hey, you're a cold email first line writer, and this is how I want you to think about this. And by the way, if you don't have access to this prompt document, you can find it at the link in the description box below. So once we do that, now the next thing we want to do is go back to your leads list, grab 20, we can start with 20, 20 should be good. Grab 20 websites, copy them into the little box here, shift enter, and now copy this entire second prompt, paste it there, hit enter. So it's doing its thing, it's analyzing. Basically what it should be doing now is going through each one of the websites that we just gave it, all 20 of them, and it's going to basically find all the 4 fields that we asked it to find. So that's the conversational company name, the description, the testimonial, and the compliment in the end. And usually what ChatGPT does if we don't give it specific instructions to not show us all its work, it will just show us like a giant wall of text. So over here, let's see, what is it saying? It says the website name and description. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. So if I click this here, just to expand it, this is all 20 sites. Now let's take a look here. headstartcareers.org. The conversational company name is Head Start Careers. Description, Head Start Careers offers yada yada yada. If we click here, counseling, and okay, cool. So there's a testimonial and then a compliment. I love how you helped someone land their dream job with personalized counseling. Okay, fair enough. I love how you transform leadership effectiveness with your I love how you transform leadership effectiveness with your coaching. I love how you drastically improve someone's fitness level with your training programs. So it's creating compliments very directly based off of the testimonials over here. So let's see. The compliments are too specific to a person. Can you make them a bit more general? So there's just a bit of refining that I wanted to do because it sounds way too much like we're talking about exactly one thing, and that kind of seems weird, right? So let's see what it comes up with now. So if we expand this, I love how you personalize career counseling to help people achieve their goals. This is perfect. All right, so this is awesome. I love how your coaching transforms leadership and business performance. Yeah, this is actually absolutely perfect. Oh, I can download the table as well. Perfect. Let's grab these and then I come back here, paste them here. Boom. Perfect. So now I love how you personalize career counseling to help people. I love how you personalize career counseling to help people achieve their goals. I love how your holistic approach enhances overall well-being. And this came from this person. Perfect. Now, as good as my prompt is, the big prompt that I showed you, I did need to review the compliments once and kind of give it the direction of like, hey, just make this small adjustment, make it a little more general. All right, awesome. That's perfect. Thank you for this. Please please use the following sites now. So just grab the next 20. So let's go here. I think the max I've tried was 30. So I can just try 30 right now. But usually it kind of like crashes at 30. So I'll put that there. I'm gonna paste my prompt back in here as well, because I've had it hit or miss. If I don't add the prompt again, it for some reason like loses track of what it was supposed to do. So let's try with 30 just to see what ends up happening. Okay, so that actually seemed to work quite well. So let's see. Now, one of the reasons why I look at the compliments over and over again is because sometimes it will just crap out and write the exact same compliment for all the rows. So I just want to make sure that, that hasn't happened. So let's see here. I love how you create standout resumes that land job interviews. Awesome. I love how your consulting services boost profitability. Cool. So this is looking good too. So I just hit the download button here, copy all of these. Let's go back here. And I'm just gonna paste them back here. Perfect. All right, so that was 30. I have 50 left. So let's see if we can do all 50. So I'm gonna close that. Just gonna paste all 50 in there. Gonna grab my prompt again, paste that in there, hit enter. Okay, so it seems like 50 was way too big of a list size, so it errored out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit regenerate, but then I'm going to stop it immediately. And instead of doing all 50, I'm just going to do 25 at a time. It was able to do 30 just fine, but since I have 50 left, I might as well do 25 and 25. So let's go back here, paste them there, copy my prompt, paste it here, hit enter. All right, so let's just quickly take a look at this. I love how your designs help brands stand out. I love how your coaching empowers personal and professional growth. Perfect. This is looking great. So these are all 25. I'm going to hit download here. Same thing. Copy. Paste it here. Awesome. And then the last 25 remaining websites. Same thing. Paste it in there. Copy my prompt. Hit enter. Okay, awesome. So let's look at this. The final 25, I love how your lessons build swimming skills and confidence. Yep, all compliments are different. They look good. They look conversational. Gonna download this as well. Copy and paste here. All right, that's it. So that's how long it took us to generate 100 personalized compliments for these leads that now I can schedule this campaign in my cold email software and Smart Lead, but it just took like 10 minutes or however long it was. Now, obviously, while I was running these scripts or these prompts rather, especially for the 50 what was it called? For the 50 website list, the long one, this one, it took like a solid, I don't know, 5 minutes of just analyzing. So I cut that part out of the video. But other than that, other than the time it took to analyze, everything else just kind of happened super fast. So this is basically how I'm using AI and ChatGPT to mass personalize my cold emails. And I really hope that you use it too because it it saves so much time. And previously I was paying a VA and previously I had a VA hired full time to do this kind of work. Now I can do it in minutes. I hope you enjoyed that guide on how I'm using ChatGPT to mass personalize my cold emails for me. And I really hope that you appreciate just how much time this has saved. Not just time, how much money this has saved. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I used to pay people $800 to $1,000 a month just to do all this for me. One of the things I want you to take away from this is it's not that hard to get it to start working the way you want it to work. It just takes a lot of specificity. And with ChatGPT 4o, now they have this thing called memories. So ChatGPT also learns while you work with it. It starts taking note of certain things that you keep asking it to do. It definitely beats paying $800 to $1,000 a month to somebody offshore, to a VA offshore to do this work manually. I mean, let's be honest, like I would much rather give my VA this video and all my prompts and tell them, hey, here's all the tools you need. I would much rather have you do work way more efficiently than have you go through mundane, bullshit, mind draining sort of work. This is one of the ways that we can leverage and use AI to our advantage and really supercharge our processes. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. And if you have any questions, just drop it in the comments below and I'd love to help you out. And if there's stuff that you want particular videos on, like for example, how to find leads, where to find leads, what's the free way to find them, the cheap way to find them, and the expensive way to find them. There's 3 different ways. I can show you all 3. Just let me know which one you want in the comments below and I'd love to help out. So thank you so much for watching this video and I'm going to see you in the next one.